I'm on a highway to hell. On a high... I don't even know why that song got going through my head other than that. You know, maybe I'm on a highway to hell. It could be. I would imagine I'm on the fast track there. Hey, Chrono Gaming. I can't imagine any other alternative. Eric is present. Yo. Hey, Callum and Nick. What up, bitches? Dominic says, hey, English. Hey, Robin. And Lewis. And Wessup. And Foxhound. What's up, my dude? Drew Rodriguez. That's good. Do you, I don't know how long you've been here. Should I call you by your first name, Drew? I don't know. I don't know how long you've been here. We used to do a character named Melvin Sanchez. Did him in a lot of different iterations, but he started on our Call of Duty trolling, and he was half Mexican, half Jew. I'm sorry to bring that up because your name was Drew Rodriguez. I thought that was appropriate. Hey, Denny. Yeah, we still got. As a matter of fact, I'll show you. We're talking about Melvin Sanchez. He is the mask iteration of him. He is the mask right in between the old man with the baseball hat and the creeper on the far side there with the glasses. Hey, Stardust user. And he would talk like this, and his mother weighed 375 pounds, but he still lived at home with her, you know, in her basement because he was only 29. It's kind of early for him to move out. That was Melvin. He was one of my favorite characters. Lord Beerus was just taking his afternoon nap. Not a surprise. Danny sounds like me. Hey, the end. And Crazy Reddits. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I know there's a new Brandon video out, Tim. We're going to Spaz and I'll try and watch that one on the weekend. Put it up probably on Sunday. I always get jazzed up whenever Brandon's got something new out. Hey, Captain Ballsack. What the only Mexican in Star Wars was really Harry Chewie. I get it. Hey, Tsunami. Hey, Dexter. Pop, who knows? Oh shit, you exited the stream? Hey, Julius. Just got back from the gym. I just work out at home. I just got done. That's why I'm more out of breath than usual. I mean, other than just the fat old bastard thing going. Excuse me. My nickname is Dirty Sanchez, and I'm still moist. Way to go, ballsack. I told Spaz, because you don't know shit. From Saudi Arabia? Cool. Is it Sai? Is that how you pronounce it? Sai El Amri? Right back at you, Robin. And Nick from Ohio. What happened in stream last time? Hey, Leland. Tsunami, eat more vegetables. Nah, I hate vegetables, Tsunami. That's why I have to, if I want to even maintain any sort of semblance of health, I have to take like a vitamin supplement because I get none of the vitamins that vegetables provide because my eating habits are the drizzling shits. It's all about the red meat. I don't even care if it's cooked. Which explains, you know, the bodies cut up in my basement. Bodies of animals. Well, let's go with that. Just, you know, because you never know who's watching. Yeah, and I think we're slowing down. We're lagging a bit. Pizza is beyond. Oh, there now we're catching up, and they all go flying by. I have a specific favorite pizza, Nick, because of course sausage is a topping on pizza. Varies widely in execution, flavor, so on and so forth. But there's a place called Rose's Pizza in Manhattan. It's down in Penn Station, and that is my favorite. The sausage pizza there is my favorite. Period. Anywhere. The Dende Popo pizza. That one's kind of topped with creepiness, which is fine with me. That doesn't knock it out of the realm of edibility at all. Hey, Galahad. Julia says Goku is a Kamehame hunk. Snarf, snarf, snarf. Little green pizza, yeah. I said don't call me that. See the video at CNN journalist? Yeah, Eric, that's pretty bad busted right there. But that's why, all politics aside, that's why I got mad at CNN because I always liked CNN. Because years ago, well, not even multiple years, a year ago even, they weren't so hardcore slanted in their reporting. I used to watch CNN all the time, but I didn't watch Fox News because they maintain no semblance of objectivity. And now CNN's gotten even worse to the other side. Pisses me off. You can't even watch them anymore. And again, it's a misnomer. It's not fake news. It's just all slanted news, just like what that producer admitted to. It's not necessarily fake. It's just they're just hammering on one thing over and over endlessly with nothing really to base it on. They've had to retract the articles. They're rushing stuff out. Well, and that's CNN's things too, because they've become very clickbaity. So if you read and unfortunately it's become that way with most news outlets, read any article of any significance and see how many times they quote unnamed sources. So what the fuck does... I mean, I understand sometimes you have to do it, but when every article you're quoting about a subject is from unnamed sources, who gives a fuck? An unnamed source has no reason to even feel obligated whatsoever to be truthful. They can just push their own agenda. It's just sad. There's no really good news programs to watch. It is to a certain degree, Captain Balsack. Because again, if you say anything about CNN, immediately anybody on the left goes, what about Fox News? Yeah, Fox News is the same thing. But CNN didn't used to be. Fox News, as long as I can remember, has been like that. They've always slanted hard right. CNN used to actually present the news. Now they're just garbage. Yeah, so now you can't really watch the news anymore. It's because you never know what part of... And again, it's not even necessarily fake, although some cases it has been. But it's just all slanted. It's all... Nobody just writes an article anymore. It's like everybody's got to put their own personal spin on it. And I went to journalism school. That's not how you're taught to do it. But nowadays, again, when you got to get those clicks, man, you just do whatever you have to do. You're trying to watch Boondock Saints at the same time? Cheyenne, that's quite a juggling act right there. Search Jeffy the Rapper? Alternative Truth, yeah, or Alternative Truth, right. But again, it's actually disappointing to me CNN turned the way they did. And I even saw, I'm an independent too, I even noticed when they did it, they made a hard turn during the 2016 presidential campaign when Trump was just basically everybody was laughing at him. They called everything down the line. They were fair with the Republicans. I mean, they always had a little bit of a left lean, but you can live with that. There was one point where that race got close. The polls came out, and Trump started closing in on Hillary after he was the Republican nominee. And since then, CNN just jumped off the ship to the left side, and that's been it. And all it's been ever since is just hammer. And if that's your agenda, that's fine, but it does nothing for somebody who actually wants to tune in and watch the news. Oh, guys, if we get disconnected, guys, I'll pick this stream right back up. My wife is texting me on the phone, and it's kind of important. I got to text her back. It better be important, otherwise I'm going to yell at her. I don't know if it will, but if it does knock me off the stream here, just hold tight because I'll put it right back up. You're right, Hi. I wanted to get into that too. We're going to talk. You're right. That's exactly what happened. But hold on just a second. Let me text back to my wife. I can't do it online. Let me text back to my wife real quick, and I'll get right back to you guys. Yay! I threw you guys on the ground. Now, you guys will like this. Okay. Now, you guys, I apologize for that. Now, for those of you who are here all along, you know, I just I've used my phone to stream. So I had to jump off the stream to go respond to my wife's text. I thought it might be something important. She said, yes, I did. Hi. Don't you guys like this? Now, she knows a lot of times I'm streaming during the day, so she texts me, because she's not near her phone generally at work. She texts me. I get right back to her with another question so I know what's going on, and then she doesn't respond. That makes you want to slam your face into a wall. It's like, the stream got killed. I'm responding to you. Let me know. Come on, let's speed this up. No response. No, it wasn't Braxton this time, Ballsack. It was my wife. She works at a senior home, which I'll be in. I'll be going to one soon, so maybe she can like take care of me. Hey, Demneva. But that drives me nuts. That just makes me crazy. I mean, you just texted me. I texted you right back and told you, you know, when I text back, it obliterates the stream. What did you need? No response. Spaz Kid, right now he is at the library with my granddaughter. Because he, during the summer, he babysits my grandkids during the day. And our local library here has all kinds of different things all summer long for the kids to do at the library. So they're down there. I forgot what today was, what they were doing today. Yesterday was they had some children's musician come in. Day before that, they were making bird feeders. It's cool. It's just a tiny little library, and they do a lot of really cool stuff. Oh, Peter, it's every bit as insane. The library sounds dangerous. Well, it would be for me, because sounds like they're trying to make me learn, and fucking nobody's gonna make me learn. I made that plain throughout my high school career. As soon as we get to record it, Lewis, as soon as Spaz Kid gets here, as long as nothing comes up tonight, we're hoping to record one tonight. Hey, Jeremiah. Nearest library is 20 miles. Nearest hospital is 25. Oh, that sucks, Cheyenne. Yeah, the library, you can almost throw a stone from my house and hit the library. You have to have a really good arm to make it, but almost. And the nearest hospital is like, well, the one, let's see, so it's about 10 miles, the hospital. But in our town, as a matter of fact, they're just putting the finishing touches on it now. They just built an urgent care center. And, I mean, just built. It's not even open yet. It'll be open in the next month or so. A lot of libraries are shutting down. I don't know about England, Lewis, but here in America, a lot of libraries are shutting down because there's just, obviously, this day and age of the internet, there's not as much, the libraries don't get as much use, and there's just not enough funding for them. Yes, Spaz Kid is the younger uncle. Yep. I love making noise in libraries, fucking nerds. Nice tsunami. Tsunami. Oh yeah, there's always a good chance there'll be more whitest kids. You know, I think they're funny as hell. Messacox. Yeah, I'm aware of him. I don't have any idea of whether or not he likes reaction videos. I thought it was really nice. See the pop figures behind me. The only pop figure behind me right now one is Gohan, which is going to be for. That's one of the ones that's going in a box at Patreon. And then Tim, the wizard from Monty Python the Holy Grail. And then that other character, I forgot. That other character is one, Spaz Kid got a duo pack of pops where you don't know exactly what ones you're going to get. And we got that one in there. It's not something we're into. Well, daily streams, just like always, the streams just depend on if I have enough time to do them. I would love to do them daily, but I stream every day that I can. No, I can't paint at all, Danny. I have, when it comes to any type of drawing or that type of artistry, I am beyond ridiculous how poor I am. No, I got no shot. No shot at painting at all. Now, my Spaz Kid's girlfriend was here yesterday, and she's a brilliant artist. And she was with my granddaughter and taught her how they painted this whole picture, and she taught her how to do it. It was really cool. My granddaughter had a blast. You getting lag, Ballsack? See, that I don't know. I do know right now my signal is strong, so I'm not sure what goes on there with the lag. Let me double check it on here. I'm on a highway to hell. Let me load a page I know is tough to load. Yeah, see, everything's good on my end. Oh, hold on. It's just starting to lag out now. But now this I'm going to do something right now while we're doing this. Now I'm getting a very bad connection signal here. And it looks like I think my signal is strong. So I'm wondering how much of this doesn't have something to do with this app or something. I'm doing a speed test check right now while while we're streaming, guys. I want to see this. Yeah. Okay, well, that's download speed, so that doesn't matter. The download speed is strong. Right now, our download speed is going to be just a little under 25. But let's see what the upload speed is. Because this drives me nuts. Now, it's saying, right, it's giving me the prompt right on there, very bad connection. And there's no reason for it. All right, let's do upload speed. Yeah, upload speed. Now, I never get a spectacular upload speed, but, oh, it's going to go over 2. Yeah, there's no reason, absolutely no reason whatsoever. 2.2. There's no reason for us to be lagging right now. So some of this, now it just went away. It's saying that there is no more bad connection. But I don't understand why it pulls that shit when my connection's fine. Sorry about it. I'll get off the phone then. It's aliens. It could be Galahad. Do I remember the fight? Oh, the Douglas Tyson fight? Yeah, absolutely. I remember that fight. It was still one of the biggest upsets in the history of boxing. Yeah, there were a lot of sketchy circumstances surrounding it within that fight. But the biggest thing was it was Mike Tyson had his group of buddies in his corner anymore instead of people that really knew boxing. And, well, I mean, he couldn't have Customato. He had died. Jimmy Jacobs had died. And so he had... I mean, I still remember that when Douglas was staying away from him, jabbing and hitting him with his reach, keeping that jab in his face. Mike's in the corner, and they're going, okay, Mike, you got this. You got this, Mike. You got this. What the fuck does that mean? No, he's getting punched in the face. Tell him what Cuss would tell him. You know, tell him, keep moving your head. Get inside, Mike. Get inside, Mike. He's eating you. No, nothing. But it is what it is. It's unfortunate. Test account. Part 1 of Naruto, episode 29 is 4-minute recap you need to skip. Oh, thank you, test account. But what I do is, now, whenever I watch those like that aren't individual clips, that are actually segments of the show, I always check that before I start recording, because I've seen how, now that I know how the original Naruto went about putting their episodes together, I always look for that. Yeah, and that's exactly what they were saying, Kiro. Yeah, they told him nothing. Nothing. And he was still, at that time, I mean, basically a kid. But it was, you know, he didn't know any better. And Don King was getting involved with him at this time. So basically he had his buddies in his corner who knew nothing, because he would have destroyed Buster. Buster Douglas was a very average fighter with a good jab. He would have killed him had he had the right people in his corner. I'm leaving the stream, and again, Spaz, which... I didn't get that. Which Hitler plays? I don't know, Piano Masters. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure how the paid posts on here. I'm not sure how they work. To be honest with you. Who has a wrinkle for every soul he's collected? Me? That's a lot of souls. Someone got moderated last stream, started putting people on time. Yeah, I saw I saw that glitched out on the last stream. I had to go check my account as soon as we got done. The greatest fireworks show is 9/11. Oh, Taekwon. Oh, that's harsh. Is it weird that I pictured Dende and Popo trying to watch the stream from the that would be the ultimate. That would be the ultimate compliment. If Popo and Dende are watching the stream, we'll all be like high-fiving each other and shit. I will say this was really nice of them. When I posted the DBZ A59 video, and Toei just struck them again, so now it'll be down for like 10 days or so. I'm going to start on that stupidity that YouTube allows. But anyway, whenever I post a video, it automatically posts to Twitter that I posted it. And it was Takahata liked and retweeted the tweet that we had posted, the reaction video. So it's really, it makes me feel really good that the creators of the original content seem to enjoy our reaction videos. There's no, you know, that's no greater compliment than that. Takahata seems like a really cool guy. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, Peter. It's just ridiculous. I'm famous now. I don't know about that, but like I say, I thought that was really cool of him to do that. You had to choose porn of these streams and you chose us? Oh, I appreciate it, Cray, but I don't know about that call. Yeah, they get taken down all the time. Area, it's bullshit. And you know what's wrong about it? Now YouTube put the copyright system in place. That's fine. That's good. That was with all the good intentions. But what happens? You get somebody like Toei. They keep filing copyright claims against. They've done it to me too. But they keep filing copyright claims against TFS. TFS response says, "Hey, listen. This is why what we're doing is in fair use. So if you want to make a case of it, let's make a case of it." And then Toei just drops it. But then they do it over and over and over. They've done it to me so far twice. They've filed claims against 2 of our videos. Both times I put in my response saying, listen, I'm 100% confident I am completely within fair use. Here's why. And all the reasons that I tell you guys all the time, lay it all out for them. And then they just drop it. Toei or YouTube should not allow them to just keep doing this unless they're going to actually pursue it. By all means, if Toei wants to come after me and file suit or file a cease and desist against me, let's have at it, because I'm 100% confident I'm in fair use. But they don't. They just put the claim up and then they back down. And they shouldn't be allowed to do that over and over and over and over. The Magic Wand? Oh, boy, Red Wing. That one brings back memories. The video Red Wing is talking about, it's called Magic Wand. It's a video that Spaz Kid and I made together years ago. He was, boy, what was he, maybe 6 or so? I noticed that too, Peter, how Takahata 101 actually has the same first name. Well, Curtis, of course, isn't my real first name, but it's what most of the world knows me by. Should I hang out with alien caboose or human caboose? Either one's a party. Punching the Monkey was one of my favorite videos. I don't know why. It was really, really stupid. If anything, DBZA makes people want to watch the original material. 100%. 100%, Captain Ballsack. I've said that same thing. It's amazing that the court found out to be not infringing, so instead they sued for every game that ran. I know, it's the copyright law is bullshit in a lot of ways. They put in the parameters that you have to work with, and then there's all kinds of loopholes within that. And Captain Ballsack's 100% right. I don't know. I mean, I look at this honestly. If I were in the shoes of Toei Animation, if I had created that, it's not hard to see all the renewed interest they generated in this. Look at me. I wouldn't know shit about Dragon Ball if it wasn't for DBZA. And I've already spent, and no exaggeration, hundreds of dollars on officially licensed Dragon Ball merchandise. A lot of it was giveaways, because obviously all those pops, I mean, Toei gets a cut of that. They're all officially licensed. Everything I get is officially licensed. And I wouldn't know shit about their series, about their brand, if it wasn't for TFS. The newest movie, Battles of the Gods, at least here in the US. Oh, I didn't follow all that. If they did that to you, so because of fears, it pissed me off. They did. Well, that's why. Was it Joey? Is it? That's why I do things the way I do. I know a lot of people get annoyed because, there's only a few minutes per blah, blah, blah. Well, that's how I keep it in fair use. And that's how I can come fire back at them and say, listen, you tell me how it's not fair use, because this is how the fair use law reads. This is what I'm doing. But what they do is they just drop it. They back off. Well, that's fine, but I don't think YouTube should allow them to do that in perpetuity. Just do it over and over and over. Either make a case of it or drop it. In Ruby, I didn't know that. The principal in Ruby is the same guy as Caboose. I didn't know that. Yes, I do, Louis. I keep everything that you guys send to us. Yes, I definitely have the 5-pound notes put away. What I got to do, I have 2 steps I got to do. I got to get myself a tote. I keep forgetting to buy one. I want to put everything you guys have sent into a tote, and then eventually what I want to do is, I'll show you guys back here in the room where that picture is and that TV is over there. We don't use that at all anymore. That's where we used to do our console gaming. We don't do any console gaming. I want to wipe all that out, take all of that out of there, and get a series of shelving, some shelves, and put all the stuff that you guys have sent to us and display it on there. That's my eventual goal. No, Mr. President, that would be cruel to unmask for you guys. I mean, people would be puking nightmares and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. DBCA at 100% boosted the franchise. Again, I'm a perfect example of it, because I would know nothing about Dragon Ball if it wasn't for DBZA. Uh, Mr. President, how do you get deep voice Curtis? You lost me on that one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Where do you keep the amazingness that is Nickelback? It's right there with, right there with all my collection of stuff that's gonna get displayed. The Joe Pesci show. The only Joe Pesci show I saw was the old SNL bit they used to do. That was fucking hysterical. Niall, have you seen Little Currybo's We're Still Here series? No, I haven't seen. I didn't know about that one. Yeah, I'm know who he is English, but I don't know how. You know, I'd have to check see how he feels about reaction videos. Hola, Emmanuel. Anthony, how can I be as manly as you? I don't know. Maybe it was all the chair shots. I don't know. If that's it, don't go for it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Because someday, not too awful far down the line, I'm sure I'm just going to be sitting in a corner somewhere going. Not that there's that much difference anyway, but let's see. Ademneva, who fuck off? Yes, I will continue with Cyanide and Happiness, Lachlan. That's just me kind of falling down on the job. There's just been so many other things coming up. I just got kind of distracted, but I love them. So, Ultimate. How to get a deep voice. 1, be Batman. 2, there's no other way. Very good. I like that. We're Still Here was a video series that started to cope with depression. Really? I knew he had, because I follow him on Twitter. And I've seen some comments he's made that alluded to having dealt with depression, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a whole series about it. That would be interesting. He's a fascinating guy. I mean, brilliant guy. Not only the voices, I mean, just his writing. The dialogue he writes is absolutely hysterical. I really have a lot of admiration for him. Takahata as well, the whole TFS crew as well. That just blows my mind the way that the stuff they come up with. My girlfriend said Trunks is hot, but anybody would be hot if they had that sword. Yeah, I agree with you, Ballsack. Yeah, GT, that's what I've read and come to understand too. GT did kind of take it down a notch to where interest had waned. And again, I've said it a few times. I'm a perfect example of that. If it weren't for the Abridged series, I would know nothing about Dragon Ball and would not have spent all the money I've already spent and will spend in the future on Dragon Ball crap. Work on that shit. Very impressive. Well, thank you, Peter. It's funny. And now with not being able to do as much in the afternoon because I am writing in the afternoon to make extra money, but it's such a disparity for me because I work all day on things for the channel, and never once does it feel like work. I enjoy even the editing, because even though editing itself can be drudgery sometimes, rewatching the videos I just watched and stuff always picks me back up anyway because we only watch things I really enjoy. So everything I do for the channel is fun, and then like when I'm done with this stream, I'll get to the point where I got to start writing, and it's like, fuck. So I can't even call anything I do with the channel work, really. I mean, don't tell the IRS I said that because that'll affect my write-offs, but I don't officially call anything I do for the channel work. Something Disney. That would be funny, full power titties, but Disney is the most, and I'm a huge Disney fan, but Disney is the most lawsuit happy major company that I know of. I don't think you'll find a more lawsuit loving company than Disney. Quite a few files. But yeah, I've had other people mention that too, about how DBZ kind of tightens things up. Ever try a 7-day water fast? Not unless I was in prison or something, say Tama, or being kept down in a basement, with somebody it puts the lotion on the skin. Outside of that, no. Let's see. Can you? I'm mad because this is the 26th time I say it, so I'm trying to change. Oh, definitely. Like I say, I can't control which comments I see as they scroll by. There'll be more Lesbian Epic videos. No, there's a big fight going on about healthcare in the U.S. right now, Lewis. See, the problem is, and again, nobody wants to hear from anybody that doesn't take an extreme side, which I don't. Obamacare that we had was on its way to failure, was absolutely going to fail. The Republican replacement is horrible, has a lot of flaws in it, so they're still working on that. But the one-payer system, like what you have in England, it's not going to work here. Only because the country is too big, too populated. And people are used to a certain way of life, and it would greatly affect that. And the proof of that is California is the most liberal state in the nation. California just wanted to go, as a state, they wanted to go that single payer, which means everybody's covered, everybody has health care just like you guys do in England or in Canada. Now, just as a state, they wanted to do it, so they started putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, this was if everything went perfect, if all the pieces fell perfectly into place, it was going to cost them $400 billion to institute it in California. $400 billion. And that's not even accurate, because it's going to cost more than that, because they made too many shortcuts in their predictions, things that aren't going to work the way they want them to. So that would raise everybody's taxes to where pretty much everybody would be starving to death. So basically, California just had to say, yeah, we're going to shelve that for now. But people here still keep screaming for single payer on a national level, but it's like, well, what makes you think it's going to be workable as a nation? It isn't workable in our biggest state. She never sits a matter of healthy and never grant anything completely. Yeah, you're right, Captain Ballsack. You're right. I think the government for many years actually ran Medicare, Medicaid fairly well, but even that they've started fucking up left and right. And it is obviously we need some sort of care for the disabled and for those who can't work, for whatever the case may be. If there's a reason that you can't get out and work, absolutely somebody should be helping you with health care. But when people want it across the board so they don't have to work or whatever, that strains the system to where it can't happen. Test account says, reacted, don't get Rika angry. It's a minute. Who is Rika? But it is very complicated. But unfortunately, nothing ever gets done because everything's about partisanship. Nobody, wants to actually get down, work together, say, okay, this side's got to give here, this side's got to give here. Let's make something that works as well as it possibly can. It's all, it's all either all to the right or all to the left. Otherwise, you're wrong. And that's the way we do everything. I guess we got to get used to it, because, and you can't blame it just on the politicians. Look at social media. The whole country is like that. Here's Don't Get Rika. This is Don't Get Rika Angry. From ABC Family?
When did this happen? Oh, well, it happened a while back. When we got separated from you guys, we got email from the real world, and so...
From the real world?
Well, I guess
I wonder what that's like.
Pretended to be me and sent an email to my mom and grandma. That sum it up. Whoa, hold on there. Calm down. I only did it because if I said you weren't with us, your mom and grandma would have gotten worried, so...
This is weird. What's going on in the background there?
Why? Wait, you didn't put a girly heart or something after it, did you?
A girly heart.
Did you?
Love, Jen.
Yeah, I don't even know what a heart looks like. Hey, you didn't you? Oh man, when I get through with
What the hell is this?
seem like cuddly little kitty cats. A heart. Even a smiley
Oh,
face would
that's
be
what they're
better.
traveling in.
Yeah, that's what I put, a smiley face. You used a smiley face? Are you kidding me?
That was weird and different. I kind of want to, whatever that was that they were riding in, though, I kind of want to ride on that. Oh, Digimon? Oh, okay, I've never seen Digimon. That's why, okay. Whatever that thing was they were riding on was badass. Digimon was kicked off of Netflix? I didn't know that. People 55 and older should have 100% health care, and they paid into it, and the individual state should set aside money and budget for it. Well, see, and my way of thinking, too, Captain Ballsack, is, and this is what the system doesn't allow for. We could never go to single payer and all of us be able to survive, because it would cost so much in taxes, we'd all be run into the ground. But people like me, I'm fortunate. My health insurance, I have it till I die. It's employer paid. Oh, thank you, Taylor. It's employer paid, and I'll have it forever. So that's fortunate. But the thing is, you need to have a blend of the Medicare, Medicaid program, providing for those who can't provide, as well as the private sector for people like me, because Why tell everybody, okay, now everybody gets the same health insurance when for some of us, for a good percentage of people, the current system is working. Leave that alone. Worry about the ones who don't have it. It's a freaking mess. It really is. And nobody, it's just like everything else in this country right now. And again, you can't blame it on the politicians. We all look at social media. It's because everything is either far to the left or far to the right. There's nobody wants to, everybody says, oh, let's work together. And none of them fucking mean it. Well, the only shit is on the nipple says we can't afford it because we spend everything on our gigantic war dick. Yeah, but the problem now, nipple, is we don't have a choice. We're not only protecting ourselves, I mean, a good hunk of the world counts on us for military protection. And with the state the world is in right now, with Russia being very conscious of beefing up their military, North Korea, several countries in the Middle East, we can't afford to ever fall behind from a defense standpoint, because trust me, there's a lot of crazies out there that would be in here in a second. Okay, Cray Reddit, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm from North Korea. It's lit. No, I've seen those sky shots. It's not lit, Red Wing. There's no electricity through most of it. Did he, Mark Cuban? Mark Cuban, sometimes he has a decent idea or two, but he's so batshit crazy. Sometimes you got to dig through to find him. Do I think Trump's country ban has worked? That's an. I love talking. I hope I'm not boring some of you guys. I love talking politics with you guys. Well, that's an odd one, Lewis. I think the Supreme Court is right, is that he has the right to do it. I don't think it was necessary. I think the vetting process we had is pretty good, could be better, but I think he could have implemented a better vetting process without the grandstand play, but Trump likes to make grandstand plays. So the big move was to, okay, everybody's not coming in until I figure this out. It's like, dude, that wasn't necessary. We have a process, increase it. And if you have specific people that you don't want in, we have a process for doing that. So do I think he was in his right as president to do it? Yes. Do I think it needed to be done? No. Well, it hasn't stopped terror attacks, and to be fair, Lewis, in America, simply because we haven't, it's not like what you guys are dealing with in Europe. We haven't had the repetitive terror attacks that you guys have had. We have cells here, we know we do. And, you know, our FBI, CIA, our inner workings of protection within the government do a pretty good job of ferreting them out. But we had stuff in place to keep terrorism out. That's why I'm saying his travel ban was, I think, was a grandstand play. It wasn't really necessary to accomplish what we needed to accomplish. But I think it was wrong when the court shot it down, because I think he did have the right to do it. And you're right, Galahad, but 9/11 is what made us more aware, obviously. As a country, everything changed. And prior to 9/11, we had completely fallen asleep on the job. You know, terrorism was something that happened over there. It doesn't happen to us. But since then, we've done a really, really good job of tightening it up. The government can violate so much of civil rights under the banner of terrorism. Yeah, you're right, Troy, that can happen. I think the government's in a tough place there, though. I mean, you have to be fair. Hey, Steve, good to see you, pal. Steve, Assassination has been with us, oh my God, since almost day one. But you have to understand that because of this current state of affairs in the world, the government has to have a little leeway to be able to take the steps necessary to protect us. It's unfortunate, but it's true. You regret ever making that your YouTube name? I've had, you know that I've had problems pronouncing it since the day you first came to the channel all those years ago, 6 years ago. Taylor's got one. Let's see. Please see Kurz. Wow, Kurz Kazakt. Let me see what that is. Oh, that's hold on. The Rise of the Machines. Okay, that's a 12-minute video. That's one that we'd have to I have to put on the list to be reacted to. You know, it's too long to react to during a stream. But what I have to do, just to be fair, because I don't want anybody to ever think I just ignore them, what I have to do with these, Taylor, is I'll put it on the list, but then I need to research it and see if they seem cool with reaction videos. But I will definitely, I got it right now, I got it on the list of ones to check out. But I try and always make sure that as well as I can that, you know, somebody's cool with reaction videos before we react to them. Do we watch the last Salad Fingers episode? I don't think we ever caught completely up, Steve. I'm trying to remember. No, we didn't catch completely up. I still got to finish it. Salad Fingers is so awesomely creepy. Automation and... what did you say about automation and jobs? And in what respect, Taylor? I'm not sure. I mean, automation is inevitable. And, well, one thing that's pushed it along, and they're finding that out in Seattle, is artificially inflating the minimum wage. What that does is that just brings in automation and cuts jobs. It's already happening in Seattle. I don't need a gun. I got Spaz Kid. You're an attack helicopter? Gender, legally gender, I am a Boston cream pie. Which explains, you know, the fat belly. Well, thanks, Big Mac Jack. I feel for the people in Europe. I mean, talk about being in a tough spot. There, back to Goku's Perfect. We did actually. We watched that on a stream not too long ago. As a matter of fact, I think Jeremiah recommended that one. I just watched it not too long ago. Yeah, you were telling me, Lewis, you were not far away from that terror attack at all. It's scary. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, the whole thing in Seattle's coming unglued. What happened there, gang, was they raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Well, now they're already finding out that the number of jobs available has dropped dramatically, and it's not having the desired effect. But again, it's because politicians listen to people on extreme sides. The extreme left says everybody deserves a living wage. You don't understand. That's not how an economy works. If you jack up the minimum wage to $15, everything else moves up above that in accordance, and $15 becomes basically unlivable. However, in the interim, what happens is employers such as McDonald's go, you know what? $15 an hour, fuck you. We'll put in automation. So you come in, you punch in your order. There's 2 people working, just making the food. It comes out, boom, 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 boom. So, I mean, everything can't be extremes. You have to do things in increments. In other words, so if minimum wages say it's $8 an hour, I think nationally it's $7.65 or something. That is too low. They should raise the national minimum over time. So if employers used to paying $8 an hour and you say, listen, you guys know that's really low. Let's go to 10. And then what we're going to do, we're going to give you time to adjust that. Then in 2 years, let's go to 12. How's that? Then employers are going to go, in my way of thinking, they're going to go, all right, I'll suck it up. I'll have to pay that. I'm still going to make a profit. When you say minimum wage is 8, now let's go to 15, they're like, fuck you. I won't hire as many people. I'll automate and you'll all be out of a job. So go fuck yourself. And it's well within their rights to do it. And that's what they did in Seattle. Oh, Rob Bob, thanks. I'm interested in this stuff. It's just so rare. I hardly ever get in conversations about it because you can't talk to people, and this is both sides, that are extremists. Because they just make moronic, ridiculous talking point arguments that make no sense, and I get frustrated with it. But you guys, it's fun. I really enjoyed talking about this. £5 an hour, that's brutal. Here's a Saturday, make about $15 an hour. That's fucked up. And you're right, Captain Ballsack. And again, that is a problem too, is that the wages, name no display, thank you. The wages don't properly equate to the amount of responsibility within a job a lot of times. My field, I was a truck driver for years. I've been a truck driver since, geez, I got my commercial license when I was like, as soon as I could. I think it was 18 at the time you could get it. That is it is the fastest growing rate of pay in the nation for CDL drivers, because any professional truck driver has to have the national CDL license. And if you have the CDL license, you have to be in a tested drug pool. You get tested randomly for drugs and alcohol. A lot of people don't want to get tested for drugs and alcohol, so they stay out of the field. So it's thinned it down, and the money has gone up exponentially in that field. I would like to, Steve. I really would, but I don't think it'd work out well. I think everybody remembers where they were during 9/11 Galahad. If you guys want my story, I was working, as a matter of fact, I was working for the city I retired from. I was working as a garbage man. And we're out picking garbage. We're almost done. Even though it happened early in the morning, we had a really short day and we got to go home when we were done. So I had about a half an hour left. And I still remember the street we were on in the town and everything. And me and my buddy John are picking up. And a lady came out on the front porch and she goes, "Did you boys just hear about the plane hitting the Twin Towers?" And we're like, and of course this is before you had phones on it and you had to keep up with everything and the whole nine. And we're like, "No." And she goes, "Yeah, they're trying to figure out what happened." But she said, "But a plane just flew into the Twin Towers." And that was the first thing we said. We said, somebody did it on purpose, or it was just, you know, somebody missed the runway really bad at JFK. And she goes, "They don't know yet. They don't know yet." And she was all freaked. And I think everybody remembers where they were. And so immediately we got done as fast as we could. And everybody ran down, got radios on and everything, and started following it. Being a lot more than most at least more, I agree with you, Dupe. I agree with you. Absolutely. People putting their lives on the line. Yeah, Simi. Yeah, you're right. I think everybody remembers where they were on 9/11. It's yeah, it was just a horrible thing. And again, it was just, and I'm as guilty as anybody. In America, we just thought, well, terrorism of that magnitude, that doesn't happen here, and it's had to change the way we live our lives. I was jerking it during 9/11 and tsunami. That did not surprise me. Let's see. What did I miss here? Andreas, I never thought it was the day where someone named Captain Ballsack would talk about minimum wage. That's another thing I love about you guys. I love having these intelligent and conversations about real issues, and then you mix that against the backdrop of the screen names. It's fucking awesome. DBZ stream highlight by the gassy Mexican. Let me see what that is. I saw something similar to this. I like Gassy Mexican's intro. Let me take a look what this is. Oh, I have seen some of these. This is the behind the scenes while the guys are doing voices. It's a little longer than we generally do for a reaction video on the channel. We'll watch a little bit of it together, right? There's a few people who put these together.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It is. I apologize, guys. Now it's not my wife. Now, come on, let's go live. SSJ9K, yeah, I'm aware of him, Troy.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable. He's going Super Saiyan 3. Unbelievable.
He does those voices really well.
Vegeta's perfect.
You're 100% right, Ballsack.
Call me Bulma. Call me Bulma and squeeze my tits. Bulma, I'm working out. Don't disturb me.
This guy's good. We will get more Swag Kage. Definitely, Big Mac. I love Swag Kage.
I like the blonde hair, but I'm working. I'll go Super Saiyan for you later.
So this is the. Oh yeah, obviously this is that gassy Mexican. He's funny.
Oh, Vegeta. Go Super Saiyan in my vagina.
Hey there, Bulma. Vegeta giving you...
He's got Roshi down.
Just come to old Master Roshi. He'll give you what you need.
We'll have to watch more of that guy. I don't want to put too much of it on the stream without knowing how he feels about reaction videos. He's good. Really, really good. Oh, yes. Gohan spits hot fire by SSJ9K. Yes. As a matter of fact, name no display. We watched it here on a live stream. Yes. That's an awesome video. Because of Toei Fun. Dupe. On 9/11, I was in jail for copyright because of Toei. Good call. I'm doing good, Robert. Little Kuribo's deleted scene montage. That sounds familiar. I've got a few little Kuribo things on our list. I think that might be one of them. Hey, Jimmy. Oh, Black Lagoon. These characters in Black Lagoon are funny as hell. I've never watched Black Lagoon. I've just watched the clips that people have recommended, and they're funny as hell. Black Lagoon, Revy Sound Advice. Did we see that one, Jimmy? I don't I'll know when I see it. Reviews. Sound. Advice. The marker there is saying I already watched the video, but that's not always. Is this the one where she's in the... Let's take a look at it anyway, Jimmy. Is this the one? Is this the one where she gets pinned down behind the desk? I'm not pinned down. I like to pin her down, but I mean gunfire? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, no, it's the one where the yes. I did see that. We'll watch it again. I like this. She's hot. I like kick-ass chicks. I like tattoos on hot, badass chicks, too. Yeah, I could really get into this. Eisenreich. Okay, which one of you guys can cosplay effectively as Revy? You need to come to a con with me. And Captain Ballsack, don't say you. I love it. I like that positioning too.
Now that's one to grow on. Say hi to the Fuhrer for me, would ya?
That's the sound of the finale.
That's good. Oh, look! Now look who showed up.
Oh.
Back from the library.
Yep.
Watch those your old videos. NWC Black Ops 2. Oh my gosh, Steve! I haven't watched those in ages. Steve is with us today.
I don't want to go back to those.
Why?
Because I sounded like.
Oh, because you were a squeaker. Oh, I met Soup. Yes, Big Mac Jack. That's fucking hilarious. I love I met Soup.
Spaz nibble.
People still go to the library. That's what we were talking about earlier, Rob. Our little local library here. They have all kinds of things all summer, just little afternoon things for the kids to do. And Spaz Kid babysits my grandkids, so he brings my granddaughter down there for, you know, whatever that day's event is. Now unless you want to play the crying game with me, Curtis. Okay, Captain Ballsack. Well, that's what I was waiting. When I said, can somebody cosplay as Revy for me, I knew you or Hi or somebody was going to say, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah. Toy Soldier, Simi says, by Glinko? That one I know I haven't seen. I feel
like I've heard that before.
I haven't. That one I haven't. But I like that Revy. She's fucking hot.
Oh, yeah. This is a few second one.
Oh, it's 1 minute and 6 seconds. Whoop.
Oh.
Somebody at the door?
I think that's Carrie.
Oh, that's right. I forgot how late it is. Here's Toy. Oh, okay. This is made with whatchamacallit there. The program I just downloaded. Using the Toy Story audio, awesome.
Don't even think about it, cowboy. Oh yeah, tough guy.
That's pretty well done. I like that.
How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets. You actually think you're Buzz Lightyear?
People are so talented. I downloaded this program, but I'm just starting to learn how to use it.
You're mocking me, aren't you? Oh no. Hot looking alien! Where?
It gets worse.
I don't remember. Oh my! Woody Ride-em Cowboy! What the hell? That took a horrific turn right at the end there. Holy shit! That's awesome. Wow. Woody might have some issues. I approve.
He has a Woody.
Captain Ballsack says Spaz Kid is looking for you. Simi is looking for you, yelling "rapey, rapey time."
That's not.
It did, Area. Spaz is pretty cute, no homo. That was definitely the weird part. And that's why Woody is the greatest of all time of Disney. Tsunami says, "Hey Mauricio, Black Lagoon is on porn of Revy and his other characters. Really high? Yes, that is something I'm interested in knowing. I do. Well, you guys know that. I mean, in all seriousness, I just like kick-ass chicks. I think that's sexy when a girl is badass, can fight. And that Revy's just got the look I like too. I mean, she's got with the tattoos and the attitude, and yeah. Whenever we do a unboxing vid, it goes out the same day. It would be a crime to not put Revy in porn. Agree 100%. You're inside of my house? Well, that's okay. You can help yourself to something to eat. I was just making sure I don't have any cupcakes down there. I wasn't going to let you have the cupcakes, but since we don't, you can have whatever you want. Ronda Rousey's kick-ass, yeah. Yep, Ronda Rousey's a kick-ass girl. Adam Johnson? No, I don't know him, Lewis. No. If Goku met Markiplier, what would happen? Well, Mark's got hair as wild as a Saiyan, so, you know, they probably hit it off. No, I'm not, actually. Scruff says, Curtis seems like the kind of dude who eats icing off first. I eat it last. I eat the bottom part of the cupcake and then just leave a little cake with mostly frosting. No, Adam Johnson, I don't know. As far as England, I know Boris Johnson. Who I know who he is, but I don't know Adam Johnson. My cone tastes like nothing. Is that normal? Yeah, let's go with yeah. You don't like cake that much, High? I do. Well, unfortunately, I'm a fat bastard. I like all that stuff. Pie is the best, though. Like a nice blueberry pie or something. Yeah. Johnson. My favorite cartoon TV show in the 80s? Oh, I don't know, Noel. Just because I'm such a cartoon freak and always have been. I watch so many. Right off the top of my head, I wouldn't be able to give you a favorite. I'd have to really sit down and think about it. How old am I? Odku? I am an ancient 55. Ariska, I was never into bodybuilding. I spent all my life in a gym, but it wasn't for bodybuilding. It was just for strength, for wrestling. But yeah, decades and decades I spent religiously at the gym every single day. But it was all for power, never specifically designed for bodybuilding. It was all designed for power. Lots of heavy weights and low reps. My cum tastes like Cheetos and salty milk. Nothing wrong with that. I like some Cheetos. The new Voltron on Netflix? No, I haven't, ballsack. I was never a big Voltron fan, though. I was never big into that. I remember when it officially first came out. Only 3 years older than your mom, Peter? Yeah, I'm an old fuck. That's alright. I don't even mind being old. And again, especially I think with having the channel and things like this and having you guys talk to and stuff, I don't feel old, so. He-Man, oh yeah, I remember He-Man? He-Man and Skeletor. I'm working on my strength, but I need up my endurance too. Oh, absolutely, endurance is a grind compared to strength. I love working out. I hate doing cardio. Lifting weights. Well, I should say I hate doing cardio. Specific cardio. I love hitting the bag. That's where I get most of my cardio because I can hit the bag all day. I just enjoy that, and it's good cardio work. But to go running or something, I fucking hate it. Would you have the chance to be friends with Krillin or fuck Police Girl? I love my boy Krillin, but oh yeah, I'm fucking Police Girl. Ain't no two ways about it. I think Curtis is the last person to say, please guys, can we stop talking about dicks? That is never going to come out of his mouth. I do like how you got the word dicks close to a reference of me coming out of my mouth. But you are correct. What if you could fuck Krillin? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Jimmy B, Golden Boy spit. We watched, what was it, guys? Like 1 or 2 of those Golden Boy clips that one day. Holy shit. Is that one a little disturbing? Golden Boy spit, let me see. Oh, God. I'm almost scared when Golden Boy comes up.
Please forgive me. Please don't make me go. Please. I can't leave now. Not after I've caused everyone so much trouble.
I never meant to cause you any problems.
Nothing from someone like you.
I'll do anything. If you want me to lick your shoes, I'll do it. If you want me to like something grosser.
Something grosser.
Don't need the money. You've got the 10 grand I gave you for that fake accident.
But I've already spent it all, ma'am.
You son of a...
Oh. This guy. Shoot, holy shit. That lady used to be a rockette or something. She's got some fast feet. That was Bruce Lee kicks to the head with pumps on, with high heels on. Nice. Was the guy enjoying that? Because that's a thing, right? Isn't it? Getting kicked with high heels? That golden boy's weird. Why do Americans not like soccer? I can't speak for all Americans. I know the sentiment I hear most often is it can end in a tie and it's too low scoring. I think that's the big thing. Where it's just not the type of sport we're in tune with here. It's all about, keep things moving, high scoring. That's what I hear most often. That part I agree with. I don't like any sport that can end in a tie. You need to have a tie breaker. You need to have some way to settle it out. I don't like sports that end in ties. It does, Renzo, as far as popularity, it like picks up and recedes and picks up and recedes. It goes back and forth. I mean, it's not a hated sport in America. It's just not nearly as popular as it is in the vast majority of the rest of the world. Because soccer is fucking duller than the shit between my toes. And Tsunami's, taking it to extremes, but that's basically the reaction you get from a lot of Americans is just too dull. It's just not enough scoring, and again, the whole ending in ties things. Only sport I've ever played is bowling. Can't speak for soccer. Spaz kid loves bowling. Yeah, now Steve's Steve's in England. I was gonna say Steve's a big football, soccer fan. Yeah, baseball, football, wrestling, basketball is still number one over there. Yeah, football's pretty much a clear number one anymore. Basketball, baseball, you're right. Even ping pong is more popular. Not here. Now, isn't ping pong like super popular in some Asian countries? I believe in China, isn't it? But ping pong's not super popular here either. But again, there's a lot of people in America that enjoy soccer, but it just never catches on as a national pastime. We should allow all of it on my roof to watch one game of soccer. Wow, Tsunami. Every once in a while I'll tune in, like during the Olympics and stuff, I'll tune into some soccer matches. And I took a tour bus group down years ago to a big soccer event. It was Women's World Cup, I believe. It was years ago. I don't remember. I went in and watched that. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. Newcastle United bars. I never heard of them. The leg breaks in soccer. I've seen some of them. Tsunami. Oh, Red Wing. It's 2:30 in the morning where you are. See, it's wow. You're 12 ahead. Yeah, it's 2 or 12 behind. No, it'd be 12 ahead because it's 2:30 p.m. here. Yeah, fuck the train. You're right, Mr. Cat. Every time. What did I eat for breakfast today? I just had I was on the go. I just had what did I have today? Oh, a bagel. You like the Winter Olympics, Ashley? I don't mind them. I usually sit down and watch some of the Winter Olympics. I've never been a big winter sports guy, but it's fun watching them. We don't do any console gaming anymore, Captain Ballsack. We're just all strictly PC. The only console we do, believe it or not, is that we like we had the Wii U and oh god, I get the names mixed up all the time. And the new one, the Wii that just came out, because we do like Mario Kart. Spaz likes it, all the kids like it, so we keep them, but that's about it. And they also enjoy I'll do that fact. Oh, these trains kill me. And the kids really enjoy the games on there. Mario Party, the fighting one, I forget the name of. Women's World Cups, is that a strip club? I wish. Switch, thank you, Captain Ballsack. Yeah, we got the Switch. No, somebody tells me look at the sakura trees in Japan. I'll tell them no because it's useless, like Sakura from Naruto. Smash Bros. Yes, Ace Carter, they play that too. I'm fast as fuck, boy. History of WWF, WWE. Well, I'm old, Noel, so for me, it's the guy who was my hero as a kid. I think that stuff always stays with you. Was Bruno Sammartino. Yeah, Tyler, we're going to watch Brandon's new video on the weekend. The reaction to it will probably be up on Sunday. I can't believe. I mean, I'm just a little ways into Naruto, but I can't believe how unimpressive she is at this point. Well, guys, unfortunately, it's almost 2:30. I gotta go. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do, and then I gotta get onto my writing. But this was a really fun session today. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're gonna try, as I told Lewis, Spaz and I are gonna try and get together later to do an unboxing video because we got several things, and if we do, we'll put that up later tonight. But outside of that, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. This was a really fun stream. And yeah, I wish I could fuck with the writing, Steve. It's so boring, mind-numbingly boring. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And hopefully I'll get to talk to you guys live again tomorrow. See you later.